friends, my name is Zulekha Badar and I am a home-based chef. Today I am bringing to you one of my signature dishes, that is a mango cheesecake, mango layered cheesecake. This is one of my personal favorites also. So let's not waste time, let's get started and see what all we require for this cheesecake. So I just want to brief you about the mango cheesecake. This mango cheesecake is layered cheesecake, so it's got multiple layers. First it's got the base, that is your coconut sponge base. Then it has a layer of mango cheesecake. Then it has a layer of your mango jelly and a sponge again, a coconut sponge. And then your mango cheesecake layer again. And then on top you have a decorative disc, that is a combination of your mango and passion fruit puree. So these are basically all the different elements and the layers that are going to go in the mango cheesecake. So we start first with the base, then we do the two jellies. These things have to be frozen in advance, like a day prior. So we are going to do all that and then get back to you. So these are the ingredients that we require to first make the cake base of the mango cheesecake. You need milk, oil, sugar, corn flour, maida, your flour, vanilla essence, desiccated coconut and baking powder, baking soda. We first start with combining all the wet ingredients. Milk, oil. If you don't want to use oil, you can use melted butter also. Your sugar. Sugar will always go in your wet ingredients. Your vanilla, and lemon zest. So we combine our dry ingredients now. Whisk it. So now we mix our wet mixture into our dry mixture. Mix it well. So here we are using two different sizes of rings. You can use your normal baking tin as well. This is a 7-inch round ring and this is an 8-inch round ring. Okay, so we divide this batter equally into both the rings. So we put them equally in both the rings, the 7 and the 8-inch. Now this will go in the oven for around 12 to 15 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. So the cake is out of the oven after 12 minutes. We cool it down completely and then cling wrap it so that we cover the surface, and this goes in the freezer again. So the second step that we do is make a mango insert or the mango jelly. Here I am using a mango puree that is frozen, but you can use your fresh mango pulp as well. So now we start with warming up our mango puree. We need to get it up to 60 to 80 degrees before we add our sugar and our gelatin mixture. So it started warming up little. Okay, yeah, so now we start adding our sugar and gelatin mixture. We add little at a time and whisk it so that there are no lump formation in them. And what we have to do here after this is bring it to a single boil and then transfer it into your ring. So this process has to be really very fast. So this has started boiling now. Let it come to a full boil, otherwise your gelatin will not set. Okay, now we can transfer it into the ring. And just shake the ring and see to that it's flat. So it's already started setting. Now leave this at room temperature for some time till it sets, and then transfer it in your freezer. Let it stay in the freezer overnight till it's completely hard, and then we can use it and layer our cheesecake. So this is the next step that we are doing after the jelly, is the decorative insert which comes on the top of the cheesecake layer. So we have a combination of mango puree and passion fruit puree with seeds. Now you have taken it with seeds on purpose so that to create that look on the cake. So this is the sugar and the gelatin again. So now we combine them and we prepare it. So again we bring the liquid to around 60 to 80 degrees because we cannot add gelatin to a very cold mixture. So we let it warm up before we start adding the sugar and the gelatin mix. Now I have used passion fruit over here, but in case if you don't have passion fruit puree with seeds, what options that you can do is with mango, either you use mango chunks to give the different kind of a texture on the top, or if you don't want to use chunks, you can use some pieces of pineapple also. Okay, the variation is completely your thing, what the look you want to, what kind of look you want to create on the top. It started warming up now. We mix our sugar and our gelatin. And start adding it little by little. We add little by little so that we don't drop the temperature of our liquid. Again we bring it to a boil and then we remove it in our ring. Started bubbling. See to that now with gelatin, when you use, see to that you don't overcook it also, because then it starts setting in your pot. Okay, so now we remove it in this. Again, just jiggle it so that it just sets flat. Now this goes in your freezer again. Now we need it to set overnight in your freezer so that we can unmold it and then use it in layering our cheesecake. Okay, so now we make a mango mousse. Again we bring the mango puree to a boil, around 60 to 80 degrees. So it's now a little getting warm. We start adding our sugar and gelatin mixture little by little. And the same thing, when it comes to a full boil, we'll stop cooking it. Let it come to a nice full boil. That's how your gelatin will set. We stop cooking here. Now what we have to do with this is let it cool down completely. It might get a little lumpier, so what we will do is once it's completely cooled down, we'll just emulsify it. Okay. Okay, till our mango puree is completely getting cooled down, we'll start whipping our cream. Now the cream we will whip is till a soft stage, not stiff peaks. Okay. So this is now little soft peaks, so I think we'll stop over here. So now this is completely cooled down and see how smooth it is. There has to be no lumps. You need to keep on stirring this. If you get lumps, like I said, you can emulsify it. Take your hand blender and just emulsify it. So it comes, it becomes a nice smooth paste. Okay, so now we mix our cream cheese in it. Mix it completely very well so that no lumps or nothing is left unmixed. Okay, so now we mix in our mango and cream cheese mixture. Keep adding your cream cheese and mango mixture and just keep beating this till everything is completely combined. Now people who are using fresh mangoes, the color might be little different compared to this. So what you can do is just add a few drops of yellow color to it. So it should work fine. Just don't waste anything. See that clear everything. Don't overmix this batter, overbeat this batter. We don't want stiff peaks. We want just the batter like this, which is nice and smooth without too many air pockets in it. Okay, so this is your mango mousse. Now we start the assembly. So now what I do is I just take this mousse and put it in this piping bag. I find it easier to assemble the cheesecake or the entremet, whatever you are making, with this technique. Next step for the assembly, what is required is a 8-inch round ring. I have again cling wrapped it like this. Okay, used a cake board for support, and I'm using a mousse strip to line my cake tin from inside. I will just wet my cake ring and just stick the mousse strip to the inside the ring. What it does basically, it helps in releasing the cheesecake very smoothly. So here we start with the assembly of our cheesecake. This is the passion fruit and mango center that we had prepared. Now this is completely frozen. Okay, so we just remove this from the ring. So this is the side that we need it to be on the top. So this will go down. This cheesecake we are assembling upside down method. Okay, so just eyeball it and just see that your passion fruit ring is exactly in the center. Okay, okay, now we start adding a mousse to this. So we do it very slowly so that we don't have air pockets in this, because what happens when you try to unmold this, some air pockets remain, and so you get these holes in the design which won't look that pretty. So just be a little careful about it. Okay, first we do the edges, then we come in the center like this. Just a single layer. Again we go a little on the edges. Now the trick for a beautiful side without any layering scene, clean, this is what we normally do. We just build up the walls very smoothly. See, this is when it helps, when your cream is very soft and not stiff peaks. Okay, now we just smoothen it out, level it. You have to understand one thing, that everything has to be in level, because when you cut the cake, everything will be clearly seen if it's not level, and it won't look that pretty. Whatever you want, take a spoon, take a offset spatula, anything that is comfortable for you to work with. Okay, now this is the mango insert that we had prepared. So we remove this, just place it exactly in the center. Okay, since it's frozen, it's very easy for us to handle it. Press it nicely so it goes inside, and press it in all possible directions so that it goes flat. It shouldn't go little tear. Okay, this then goes in your cake, the 7-inch cake that you had baked. Okay, now next goes that exactly above it. Okay, push that also. Perfect. Now you add your remaining mousse. Your cheesecake batter. Now this is your other cake that you've baked. I have just trimmed the sides a little so that it fits in properly. What I do is just push this now. My cakes are also frozen, so it's easier for me to push them in so that they don't break. Everything should be flushed in a level. Do it very gently. Okay. Now I try and remove the extra. Just see to that it's flushed exactly with the tin. Okay. Done. Now what you do is just cover it with the cling wrap, and this goes in the freezer overnight. It has to go overnight because then it will be easy for you to unmold it from the ring. Okay, so the cheesecake is out of the freezer. It's been in the freezer for overnight. So now we turn it upside down. This is how it will look. This is the top side facing. Okay, so now we remove the ring. Try and remove it with your bare hands if possible. If not, just use a blowtorch. Just very gently just heat it up so that the ring just releases easily. Try and slide it slowly. Since I'm wearing gloves, it's slipping a little. Okay, so the ring is out. Don't forget to remove the acetate sheet. Okay. Now what you can do is just keep it just like this and let it defrost in the fridge for 2-3 hours. Okay. Now this what we can also do is glaze the cake with a neutral glaze to give a very transparent, glossy and nice finish. So we'll do that right now. For the glaze you need neutral glaze, 340 grams, and your water. Water is always 25% of your neutral glaze. Mix the water in the neutral glaze and mix it very well, very smooth. And what we are going to do is micro it for some time, warm it up for some time, and then add it to the frozen cake. Okay. So I have heated my neutral glaze, and now I'll pour it over this. and just try and remove the extra glaze. So this is after I've glazed it. I've just removed it on a cake board, and now I'll just do some simple decoration, and our cheesecake is ready. So this is what I have done, a few decoration, just some cut pieces of mango. I had some macaroons left and some twigs of mint. Okay, now I'll cut and show you. This cake is still frozen, so it might be a little difficult for me to cut, but still I'll cut and show you guys. So here what I'm doing is a knife obviously and a blowtorch, so that I can heat it up and I can cut completely perfect slices. If you don't have a blowtorch, you can do it, dip it in hot water. Okay, you can dip it in hot water also. It's really frozen. So after every slice I cut, I wipe my knife